We have come a long way. I'm not just talking about our journey from 9th to 12th grade through the halls of Paint Branch High School, but I'm talking about our journey through life so far. We can all remember when we used to read Goosebumps, when there was actually a reason to wake up on Saturday mornings to watch cartoons like Pokemon or Power Rangers, the times before Facebook took over our lives, before the internet, or trying to text in class hoping the teacher didn't see us. We've also experienced so much in our short lives. We've experienced the attacks of 9/11. We have experienced a recession. We experienced a major jump in gas prices, which seemed to have happened right after we got our licenses. We've experienced those huge cicadas flying around. We have seen the rise of Chipotle. We have seen the first African-American president inaugurated. But most importantly, we've watched ourselves mature over the years. We, the class of 2009, have grown and learned from those experiences. We have become a class that is a force to be reckoned with. We have won numerous homecoming spirit competitions. We have proven our worth to Paint Branch, and we have left our mark as one of the livest and wildest classes the school has seen in many years. We have all come from different demographic makeups to form this one powerhouse, like Kobe Bryant of the NBA or Tiger Woods in pro golf. We started as individuals all in our own little middle school cliques: Briggs Cheney, White Oak, Banneker, and Key. But over the years, we grew into a convergence of ideas, minds, and thoughts. And through the many bumps on the road, we've become one that I am proud to be a part of. As one of the many classes that will be put into a world that faces many problems, the class of 2009, we are here to fix those problems. We have proven our worth to Paint Branch High School, but after we walk across this stage today and receive our diplomas, it is our time to prove our worth to the world. Like Barack Obama said, it is time for a change. The class of 2009, we are here to usher in and spearhead this era of change that is upon us. Adidas says impossible is nothing, while Nike says just do it. The class, let's apply these two simple yet clever concepts as we move on into college. And never forget the words of a prominent hip-hop musician who once said, "We the best." Now, I will introduce the one that we have all grown to love. A woman who has been there for and made sure that we at Paint Branch High School have vast amounts of opportunities available to us. A woman who has created an environment in which everybody is comfortable in. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the NAACP, MCPS, Outstanding Principal of the Year, Miss Jeanette Dixon.
Thank you, Malcolm. And I have to tell you, you were right. The burgundy and gold looks fabulous. Don't they look great? This is new. It's an honor to introduce our dignitaries on the stage. To my right, and if you could stand when I call your name so everybody knows who you are, the Honorable Shirley Brandman, President of the Montgomery County Board of Education. And the man who has made us all better, Dr. Jerry E. Wiest, Superintendent of Montgomery County Public Schools. Dr. Stacy Scott, Associate Superintendent for the Office of Shared Accountability. Dr. Ursula Herman, Community Superintendent for the Northeast Consortium and Sherwood Cluster. Mrs. Betty Struble, Director of School Performance for the Northeast Consortium and Sherwood Cluster. Ms. Cheryl Holderfer, Assistant Principal at Wood Middle School and formerly Assistant Principal at Paint Branch High School and Administrator for the class of 2009 from 2005 to 2008. And Dr. Freeman Grabowski III, President of the University of Maryland, Baltimore campus, and our graduation speaker. We are honored to have my Northeast Consortium principal colleagues join us. Ms. Kimberly Johnson, principal of Briggs Cheney Middle School. Kim, stand up. Ms. Melissa Brunson, principal of Cloverly Elementary School. Ms. Melissa Smith, principal of Burtonsville Elementary School. And I think I see Ms. Deb Berner. Very good. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you to the Paint Branch High School staff for believing in our students, listening to them, guiding and encouraging them, caring for them, and educating them. Could you please stand if you're on the Paint Branch staff so we can give you a round of applause? Thank you. And thank you to our parents and guardians for putting your children first, for sacrificing for them, and for making their education your first priority. Parents, guardians, please stand. You have a graduate. Now to the 373 students graduating in the top of the line class of 2009. On February 19th, I took my student leadership group on a field trip to the U.S. Capitol. I hope that that would inspire them to one day want to sit there and govern our nation. One of the pleasant surprises that came out of that trip was Malcolm's suggestion that the theme for this year's commencement be E pluribus unum, out of many, one, which is the motto on the Great Seal of the United States. As I reflected on this, I realized that it was the perfect theme for the class of 2009 because of your closeness with one another. E pluribus unum speaks to the diversity of America, and what school better represents the diversity of America than Paint Branch High School? 2009 has been a truly historic year. As Malcolm said, we have seen the inauguration of the first African-American president, the bicentennial of the births of Abraham Lincoln and the scientist Charles Darwin, and the 100th anniversary of the founding of the NAACP, which has done so much to make life better for all Americans. Last week, President Obama nominated the first Latina woman, Judge Sonia Sotomayor, to the Supreme Court. These events have been truly inspiring, and I have been drawn once again to the story of the man from Illinois, born 200 years ago on February 12th. Abraham Lincoln came from nothing to become our country's greatest president. His total schooling amounted to less than a year, yet somehow he taught himself geometry, loved poetry and Shakespeare, and became one of our greatest writers. Above all, he held fast to the principle that the Union of the United States could not be dissolved, that we were one people. One of Lincoln's greatest attributes was his capacity for forgiveness and inclusiveness. Following his election to the presidency, he turned to his political rivals, making them an integral part of the team that would lead our country. After the